to me, click!
What is going on, guys? ZiggaBlaze here, back with another Black Ops 3 commentary for you guys. And today we have a 47-11 gameplay going on in the background. So me and Brett, we were just playing Domination today. Me and him were the only ones on, so we just hopped into a few matches, and we were doing pretty good. And then this game came up, and guys, I went in. This is easily my best game of Black Ops 3 yet. It might not be like my most kills, but I went 47-11 in this gameplay, and I was just on point the entire match. Me and Brett basically held up our team, and the gameplay is just awesome, so I really hope you guys enjoy that in the background while we get on with today's topic. So the thing I wanted to talk about today with you guys is the reason why I got into YouTube, and why I'm doing YouTube currently. Not really for a job, but just it's like a side thing that I'm doing right now that hopefully one day will turn into a job, but you know, we're gonna get into that in this commentary, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. So basically this kind of started. Alright, so let me just go back first so you guys know where I'm coming from here. So I've been playing video games for as long as I can remember, like pretty much as long as I can physically remember anything that's happened in my life. I've owned a console and I've been playing games, and I can remember all the way back to my first console when I had the GameCube, and no, sorry, not the GameCube, I had the PlayStation 1, and I used to play like Tomb Raider and all those old games, and then I moved on to the PlayStation 2, and I thought that was the absolute shit, and I loved that system to death, and I played like Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, and I had just have so many good memories with my old games. And then the GameCube, and just on and on until I finally got my first Xbox, just the Xbox original, and I fell in love with gaming at that point. That's when I really knew that it was something that was going to stick with me my entire life. And growing up as a kid, I always thought as you get older, you kind of grow out of video games, but honestly, as I've gotten older, I've kind of developed more of a passion for them, and I really... it's something I'm truly and deeply like passionate about. And when I was younger, it kind of, sorry that I'm going on a bit of a rant here before I get into like really what I'm talking about, but I think I should explain this before I really get into it, because I think it helps you guys understand why I got into YouTube in the first place. So when I was younger, I used to think like, oh, as I get older, I'm gonna grow out of video games. It's like a thing that kids do. But statistically speaking, there's more adults that buy and play video games than there are kids, which I didn't know until recently. And as I grew up, I realized that video games weren't going to be a fad that I fell into and just like kind of grew out of. I knew that they were going to be a part of my life, pretty much my entire life. Like at this point, I'm pretty positive that I'm not going to quit gaming anytime soon as I get older. And it's just something that I truly enjoy, and I'm excited to see where it goes to in the future as I get older and as I have my own kids and see them play video games and see what happens from there. But that's just something I'm really excited about to see in the future, which is amazing. And then, so I've always had this passion for video games. Like, I've always loved them, and I used to be embarrassed about that when I was younger, but as I started to get older, I realized that, like, it's a passion just as anything else is. Like, you enjoy music, you enjoy playing guitar, that's an awesome passion to have, and I think that's great. And there's there's infinite amounts of passions out there, and pastimes people enjoy, and video games just happens to be the one that I love the most, and I think that's an awesome thing, and I really love it. So I've really embraced the fact that I enjoy video games so much, and because of that, recently, I think that's what's made me want to really get into YouTube, because I probably started watching YouTube videos. I mean, I've been watching YouTube videos for pretty much as long as I can remember owning a cell phone that could watch YouTube videos, or going on my home computer back before I had a smartphone or anything like that, or before my Xbox came out with the YouTube app. Me and my brother we shared a room, and we both had the same computer that we watched YouTube videos on. And I used to just watch like music videos and stuff like that. And then I discovered Ali when I was, oh boy, I can't even remember how old I was. But what game did MW3, I started watching Ali play, do live commentaries, and I thought it was just such a cool idea that someone would sit down and play a video game live with a face cam and just like talk about their experience, and he was very good at the games. So at the time, it was such a cool thing to watch, and I really loved the idea of it. Never once did I think that I would actually like get into it myself like I am now. So it's just amazing that I really am into it now. But back then, like, I watched his videos and I was like, that's such a cool thing. And I've stuck with him over the years, and as he's grown as a channel, he's gained millions of subscribers since I started watching him, which I think is incredible. And then just from watching him, I started picking up on other YouTubers, and eventually, when Minecraft came out on the Xbox, I started watching YouTubers that played Minecraft because I had never really heard of that before. And then it kind of just expanded from there, and you start watching all these different channels. You guys know how it is as as someone who watches YouTube videos, because I watch them every night. To be completely honest, I can't remember the last time I didn't watch at least one YouTube video in a day, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, it's such a big part of my life, and it has been such a big part of my life for so long, even before I got into actually making videos myself. And I think that's what really sparked the passion, is those two things combined really made me like, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I've been in love with video games for a long, long time, like as long as I can remember, and YouTube has been something that has been more of a recent thing within the last 4 or 5 years that I've really fallen in love with too. And I just thought, why not try and put those two things together and make something out of it and just see how it goes. One of my good friends actually has his own YouTube channel, and we were at RJ's house one night because he's also friends with RJ, and we were up really late. No one else was up. We were just kind of laying there watching YouTube videos, and we just got into a really long discussion. We sat there and we talked for at least 2 or 3 hours just about YouTube, because you guys probably don't know this, but my friend that I was talking to that night, he had his own channel, and he used to do Minecraft videos actually when he was in high school, and he actually gained quite a bit of a following. He had about 600 to 700 subscribers, I want to say, and he did Minecraft videos, and I asked him what it was like, and he said that he loved every second of it. He thought it was just an awesome thing to do, and we basically just talked all night about it, and the more we really talked about it, the more it kind of occurred to me that it was something that I really loved. And you're told your entire life you can be anything you want, you can do anything you want to, and I didn't always believe that. I thought it was kind of just like a cheesy thing that like adults say to you. I mean, obviously when you're a kid you believe that, and then as you get older you start to realize that it's a lot harder to achieve those goals that you want it to make it to when it comes to like being anything you want to, because you realize as you get older there's a lot of schooling that's involved, and there's a lot of other factors besides just, oh, I want to be this, so I'm gonna go be it. Like, you can't just be a fireman because you want to be a fireman. You have to go through all this training, and you have to go to school for it. And there's just, basically what I'm trying to say is, as I got older, I started to lose that sense that, oh, I could do what I want to in life, and I was kind of falling into that mindset of, I'm probably going to have an office job or work in a cubicle for the rest of my life at a computer. And honestly, as I've been doing this YouTube for the last 2 months, at first it kind of just started off as an experiment. I wanted to see how it would go, and I put a good amount of money into starting my YouTube channel, which I really haven't explained too much to you guys, but I bought myself a laptop and an Elgato and all the things necessary for it, and it really wasn't cheap. And a lot of people thought I was kind of crazy for putting that much money into something that honestly isn't guaranteed to you're not guaranteed to make anything from it. Like, people aren't forced to subscribe to my channel. Like, there's nothing that is a requirement for you guys to be here and even watch my videos. So the fact that I have a following of people behind me already, and it's just basically over these last 2 months, it's been amazing, because I've truly found something that I'm passionate about. And at first it kind of just started off as an experiment. I wanted to see how it would go, and honestly I've really fell in love with making YouTube videos and just communicating with you guys and just talking to my subscribers and people that watch my videos and are actually interested in what I have to say. And honestly, it's an incredible feeling, and I'm in love with this YouTube thing. Like, I really truly love what I'm doing right now. And I know I'm not making any money off of this, but this is something that I can see myself doing for the rest of my life. And basically, I wanted to explain to you guys that I wanted to tell you guys why I got into YouTube, and I just felt like I wanted to talk to you guys about that and tell you how I really felt about it all. And honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the background. If you stuck it through this whole video, comment down below, because that's awesome. The fact you guys stuck around for almost 12 minutes to hear me talk is incredible, because I would not listen to myself talk for 12 minutes. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up what I have to say today. Maybe I'll make a part 2 to this. I'm not really sure, because I kind of rambled for a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and comment below. It really helps me get out there when you guys like the video. But anyways, I'll see all of you beautiful faces tomorrow. Peace out, guys.